Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Joshua-Riece and thank you so much for tuning in. So it's been a minute again, but I've had to completely replace a whole new laptop. So I've had to obviously order that, wait for it to arrive, blah. Hence yet another delay in getting anything out for myself and you guys, I suppose. I did have another video in mind, but I have received this stuff in the mail throughout the whole process of me waiting for my laptop to arrive. So I thought I'd jump in this video first. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the new Friends X Makeup Revolution collection. I will say I was extremely excited when I kind of saw the sneak peeks, have a trend mood, like little hints by Revolution themselves over on Instagram. Packaging is cute AF, but we're going to get into that and I'll give a run through of everything that comes in collection and prices also. So without further ado, let's just jump straight in. So guys, as I said, we're going to be looking at the Friends X Revolution collection. To say there's a fair amount of products in here would be an understatement. There is a fair bit, but we'll run through them now with prices and whatnot. So the first thing we'll go into is more the accessory stuff. So they kindly sent over these pack of 3 little scrunchies here, and these are £6, $8, €7.99, and they have like little monkeys on, the Friend X Revolution logo on, and the little lobster. Cute. I'm obviously not going to use them, so I'll give them to one of my sisters or something. So that's that. Then we have these 2 little makeup or cosmetic bags. So the first one we have is the pink one here with the lobsters on, and X Revolution in the middle there. And the second one we have is more of this patent shiny Friends X Revolution one here. It looks a bit more like one of those little clipboard things that they use. These these retail for, again, £8, $12 and €9.99. It's really cute. These feel like, this one feels super soft, but compared to the other ones I've got from Revolution before, they are very just plasticky. These ones feel a lot more soft, a lot more, I don't know, maybe more convenient, I don't know. But they just feel a lot nicer, these ones. Then last for accessories, we have this massive Friends X Revolution mirror, which is just so cute. If anyone knows Friends, you know it's like the front door business here, blah, blah. And this retails for £10, $15, €11.99. Again, super cute, love this. You can never have too many handheld mirrors. I've got too many now. And I feel bad because I always reach like the same 1 or 2 because they're always like at the front of my bits and pieces. I mean, this one looks almost as big as my head, so that's going to be more convenient than some of the other ones that I've got because I have a massive head. The mirror was a nice touch. The makeup bags, obviously cute if you're on the go and you travel a bit more, or if you just like do stuff when you're on the way to work or at work or something like that. As for the scrunchies, I was a bit confused because I know it's very like 90s nostalgia, but I don't actually recall any of them bar Phoebe wearing big massive scrunchies in the series, but just my thought and opinion. Right, next we'll go into the actual makeup side of it all. So the first thing we have are these 3 little eyeshadow palettes. So we have Phoebe, Rachel and Monica. So these are £9 eyeshadows that retail for £8, $12, €9.99. So Monica looks like this. Then we have Rachel, which looks like this, so slightly more warm toned. Then we have Phoebe, which looks like this. So these 3, they look very similar, and to be honest, I'm just going to be maybe blunt or whatever, they're kind of boring. The best thing about these 3 little palettes is the packaging. I don't know, they're all just very samey, neutral kind of palettes that I feel like you get absolutely anywhere, and the only thing that makes it different is the packaging, and it's with Friends. Like, that is literally the only difference. I've kind of expected a bit more with these. Don't know why I expected more, don't know what I expected. So yeah, they were the character palettes. Then we have this large Flawless Limitless, I'll get my words out straight, Flawless Limitless palette. So this is a £27 eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. Again, neutral, kind of samey. The only colour that's different is they've got blue in there. So I don't know what I expected, don't know what I wanted, but again, I don't know. So now let's move on to the lip stuff. We have 3 character lips which come in the packaging. This packaging corresponds with the matching eyeshadow. So we have Phoebe, Monica and Rachel again. These retail for £6, $8 and €6.99. The components look like this. So it's like a rose gold with the names written on them and like the corresponding lip shade on the front there. So the first one we have here is Monica, which is that one there. Quite pretty, quite nice, cute. Next one we have is Phoebe, which is a deep pink. That one there, which is very nice. And the last one we have is Rachel, which is that one there at the top. Again, very nice. We then have 6 lip glosses. These retail for, same as the lipsticks, we have Chandler here. We then have Joey. Then we have Phoebe, which is gorgeous. Then we have Ross. And then we have Monica. Oh, last one, silly me, Rachel. So this is a clear gloss with subtle rose gold shimmer particles. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump in with into the eyes. So I'm going to do one palette on one eye, one on another. I'm only going to use 2 of these smaller palettes because I'm not going to use the bigger palette. So it doesn't make sense for me to dip into it and I'll be able to give it to someone that's going to get more use out of it. And I'm going to go in with the Phoebe one and the Monica one, I think, as they scream out a bit more to me. So I'm just zooming you guys in a little bit more. We will get into the eyes. Right, so guys, I've just zoomed you in a little bit. I've already primed my eyes using some concealer. So, like I said, we're going to go in with 2 different palettes over 2 different eyes. The first one I'm going to go in with is Phoebe. So the first colour I'm going to go in with is just like a sweep of colour slash transition-y type colour. Is this shade Buffet right here. So it has a bit more pigment on it than I assumed it was going to be. I assumed it would be like a very like light lilac-y, lavendery colour. But now I put this down, I don't have other colours that are going to go with it, but hey. So when you guys, if you did see that this was coming out released, what were you guys' initial thoughts? Did you guys have the same kind of thoughts that I did? Like you was really excited for it and then kind of now seeing it, or if you've seen it before this, being a bit like, oh. We'll then jump into the shade Lobster, which is this orangey one at the top. Yeah, there's a lot of kick up on these. So I've just read the back of this, and 3 of them in this specific palette are actually pressed pigments. So compared to the first shade we went in with, this one doesn't seem to have as much colour payoff. If anything, it seems a bit more lighter than the first shade, but we can hopefully try and build up. So that is the first 2 shades laid down. So the last one we're going to go in with is Ice, and we're just going to use that kind of a little bit lower than where we placed that. So this one has a lot less kick up on, but maybe that's because that one's not a pressed pigment. And we're just going to pat that kind of on the lower outer third. Hello? Okay, I'm a touch confused because like I'm really swirling that in there, and I don't seem to be getting any kind of brown moment there. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like none of that browny shade even picking up on my eyelid whatsoever, which I'm a bit confused about. I mean, as you guys can tell, I may get sent this stuff, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to sing its praises and like kind of gas its ass off just because it's been sent to me. I'm obviously not going to be horrible or kind of slag the brand off or anything like that, or slag the product off, but if the product's not the greatest in my opinion, I'm not going to give it a raving review. For the lid, I can't go any better or worse than this really, can it? So I'm just going to take a bit of that Science Boy shade and put that over the lid. This is like a glitter. Why did the rest of the palette not look like that? Obviously not all glitter, but why didn't it kind of perform as well as that? That was like one little dippy in my finger, and there's still a ton more left. That looks absolutely ridiculous. It really does. I wish I could just like deepen that out a bit up. Let me try it on a different brush and see if I can pick some product up. Yeah, I'm going to leave that as it is because it's just not going to, I don't know, it's not building up, it's not picking up, it's not doing anything if I'm honest. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump over to this eye and we're going to go in with the Monica palette. We are first going to go in with Obsessive at the bottom here as like a general sweep of colour over the lid. Oh, that's so much better straight away. I'm hoping you guys can see this because I don't know how to, again, this isn't my angle. This colour builds up so nice. That's that first colour laid down, that's very nice. Blended nicely, that's cute. Next we're going to go in with the shade Yellow Cup, so like that cranberry raspberry shade just here. And that's going to go in the actual crease. So with these, I'm assuming that the pressed pigments are the ones you're actually going to get colour out of. But this is a really cute colour. Yeah, that's pretty. And then I am just going to take that frizzy shade, which is the dark brown here, and just deepen that up the tiniest of bits. Oh, there it is. I'm just going to put that a little bit lower in the crease than I put that last red shade. And just build that up slightly. Yeah, that's working so much nicer than the other one. So that is what we have for that. I mean, look at the difference. There's like nothing here. There's so much more here. I just don't understand how it can be so different in terms of kind of quality almost. Like this, I really hate this silver on there, by the way. I just thought I'd go in there just to try and chuck something on it and make it look semi-pretty. But I look like a astronaut who's had a really good time on my lid. Anyway, for the lid on this eye, we're going to go in with the middle shade Twins. So this one just here. It looks almost like a glitter kind of thing in the pan, but as you can see, it's very like metallic and almost foiled. It's almost like a silvery, bronzy, like that kind of tarnished, antique-y type colour. It's very nice. And that's 3 layers. Bear in mind, that's just my finger and a wet brush or anything. That is really pretty. So these are the 2 eyes done. If you could say they're 2 eyes that are done. Certainly looks. It's certainly something. But I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to put my lashes on, mascara, all that jazz, and be back to do the lips and then give final thoughts and whatnot. I can't take myself seriously. This just isn't what I expected, but be right back. Right everyone, I am back. I have just run some colours. I have put on the 2 first shades that use on both eye and corresponding eye. I've got on the name off the top of my head, and put some mascara on. As usual, it's the IT Cosmetics Superior Mascara and my favourite lashes of all time, the Kiss Product Organza Lashes. So this is the eyes with the lashes on. Let's go on to lips. So I've run through all the lips, as you saw. I want to do a lip and a gloss, like a lipstick and a gloss. I'm narrowing between which gloss to do. Like, do I do this Rachel one, which supposedly has gold glitter reflex in it, but looking at it, I don't actually see any gold particles in it whatsoever. Or the Monica one, which has a bit more colour to it and then has the silvery reflex in it. So I'm thinking is to go in with the Rachel shade, which is kind of one off the bottom, but this one here, and then put a bit of that Monica shade over the top. When applying, it kind of like pulls on the skin a bit. It's not as creamy as it was when it was on my hand. It is more of like a matte finish, so it's not drying, but it's not the most comfortable, creamiest of feelings on the lips I've had before. But the colour's nice. It really doesn't go with these eyes at all, but let me try putting this gloss over the top and see if it makes a difference. I don't think it will. It might lighten it a little bit if it's got some colour in it. That smells not in a nice way either. So it has helped to like transform the colour the tiniest of bits. Let me kind of zoom in and you can see if you can see. I don't know if you can see there. It actually smells like I feel it wafting up my nose. I don't like the smell of it at all. I don't see the reflex in it that were in there in the actual component. So I'm just going to kind of wrap it up here and give my final thoughts and opinions on it. Do I think people need this collection? No. If people want to go out because they are into buying stuff that kind of could be a limited edition thing or whatnot, I'm actually sure if it's limited edition or not, then by all means go for it. They have teased that there's going to be more than one lot of this collection. So this is supposed to be series 1 of this collection. There's supposed to be like 2, 3, 4, whatever. Maybe they'll see some of this feedback and kind of be a bit more adventurous with some of the colours and stuff like that. But yeah, the 2 eyeshadow palettes that I used, the Phoebe one, I mean, just didn't do much for me at all. The only thing nice about this, in my opinion, was the glitter shade that's on the lid. The Monica one had a lot more colour payoff. I preferred it. Again, it wasn't anything that kind of made me go, oh my god, this is sick, love it, need it, go out, grab it. Again, I've only used 2 out of the 4 palettes. In terms of the lips, again, I've only used 2. The lipsticks are nice colours, but I don't think they actually go with the palettes in mind. I think they're just like there. I just feel like there should be like a nicer nude in there. I really do. Like, there needs to be a nude. Maybe that's because I'm a nude freak, but like, I just needed a nude. The glosses feel very nice. I mean, for the one that I've used, it feels very nice, but I didn't see the reflect in there that said there was going to be. Mirror, love, it's massive, it's big, it fits my big head, so I'm here for it. The scrunchies, cute little added touch. I get the 90s reference, but on a whole, the packaging done more for me than the products themselves. But yeah, if you guys have tried this out, if you guys are excited for more, I have been excited for anything else. If you guys want me to try more of this, let me know in the comments box down below, and I'll do my best to accommodate that. Now that I've got this laptop back, well, I've got a new laptop, there'll be a lot more uploading, a lot more videos, I'll be a lot more consistent because I won't want to throw the laptop out the window like I did the last one. Please make sure to go and follow me on my Instagram, it's at Joshua-Riece. But yeah, that's it. If you do like this video, please give a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn the notification bell on so you're notified every time I upload, and you can continue on this YouTube journey with me. Thank you so much, guys. See ya.